is Daniel from Visionary Teaching, and I'm happy to be with you to share how you can play Would You Rather with your students on Zoom or a lot of other virtual platforms. So the first step we need to do is to create a backdrop, a screen that's going to have our question on it, and I recommend that you either do that on PowerPoint or on Google Slides. I'm going to model here with PowerPoint, so a couple of different options. We can do one this way. You see we have one choice on the left, would you rather have your own zoo? You have the other choice on your right, would you rather have your own theme park? You could do one diagonally here, so here's one for maybe an American history class. Would you rather hear Martin Luther King Jr. speak? Would you rather hear Abraham Lincoln speak? So if you're particularly savvy with PowerPoint, you can skip ahead here. But for everybody else, let me just show you how quick and easy it is to make a backdrop like this for a question of your choice. So I have a new slide here in PowerPoint. First thing I want to do, I'm going to do the diagonal version that I just showed you. I'm going to insert shape, and I'm going to select this triangle right here. I'm going to hold down my left cursor and I'm going to drag this to where I want it. Great. Now you can go over here to format shape, and I need to pick a light color because our students are actually going to type on this later, and if it's a dark color they won't be able to see. So here is a yellow. If you want to make the other triangle, you can right click, go to format background and change that color. Let's do a nice green. That might be a little too dark. There we go. Beautiful. Now we need to actually put the piece in the center that says would you rather. So once again, go to insert, choose shape, and then just choose a shape that you like that speaks to you. I'm going to try this banner right here. So with holding down my left cursor, I'm going to draw this banner. You see I can make it centered by moving it around until I get the horizontal and the vertical lines there to tell me that it is centered. I'm going to go over here, I'm going to change the background to white, and then on the banner I'm going to right click, and then I'm going to choose edit text, and I'm going to type the words would you rather. Now the reason you can't see it is because the default here is white text and it's on a white shape. So I'm going to click on that, go up to home and choose red font. I will make it bold, and right here I will make it a bit bigger. There you go. Would you rather? Nice. Now as I showed you earlier, we want to put one choice in either corner. So I'm just going to do that with a simple text box. Insert, text box, so draw my box, and then I'll put would you rather. I'll use the sample from earlier. Have your own zoo with a question mark. Again, I will go to home, I will make this bold, I will make this bigger. Good, drag that over there. Then I can just right click, copy that and paste it. And over here, have your own theme park, drag that over there. So I will leave the clip art up to you, but you go get your clip art. Typically a PNG file will have a transparent background, so you won't have that white box around it. Okay, for step 2, you will launch Zoom or whichever virtual platform that you are using, and it really doesn't matter as long as you can have screen sharing and annotation features enabled. So I am in Zoom as the host. I'm going to go down here and choose share screen, and then I'm going to select desktop. That's on my desktop. I will bring up the PowerPoint and then engage the PowerPoint. Here is step 3, which is the fun part where you have your students go on screen and respond to your amazing would you rather prompt. So here you are seeing the participant view, what your students will see. So direct them up here to the view options, drop it down, and select Annotate. So students will click on text. Then, depending on their choice, so if I wanted to choose have my own theme park, I would click there. I would type my name and then highlight over it, and I can choose the format I want. So if I want blue text, if I want to have wider, and then when I click off of that, there is my name right there. You can have your students fill in their names on whichever side they want. Here is what your screen may look like after the students have all had a chance to fill in their names. Every student has had a chance to respond. They've had a great time playing with the annotation tools. And you can copy this, save this, take a screenshot of it for your data records if you'd like. I'll show you one fun additional twist. So if you want to take this to the next level, a lot of times when we play Would You Rather, we like to ask some of the kids why they chose what they did. So here is a super fun way to do that. So you'll notice here's Daniel, I'm up here. So I might choose to share that I would like to have my own theme park just because I love roller coasters and I would like to ride a roller coaster whenever I want. And so you could then ask that student to pull up their annotation tools. They can choose draw, pick their color, and then as the student, I could draw a line to another person and pick who I want to go next, and I could choose Thomas. And then Thomas could speak and then draw a line to another person if you wanted to. And you know your class, you know your students, you can keep that going for as long as everybody's focus and great answers are being produced. There you have it. It is absolutely that easy, that simple, and that fun to play Would You Rather with students of all grade levels in all content areas, and even in your training or team building sessions with teenagers and adults. Be sure to visit www.visionaryteaching.com for a wealth of great free articles and free downloadable resources, including 2 different slide decks of Would You Rather questions that you can use today. Happy teaching!